Richard Wright, Roger Waters, Nick Mason, David Gilmour. The band emerged in 1964 after the separation of Sigma Six, when Bob Close, Roger Waters, Nick Mason, and Rick Wright formed a new band called TC. After a short time, Chris Dennis joined, who would be replaced by Sid Barrett in 1965. Close left the band at the request of their parents to finish his studies in architecture, so the group became a quartet with Barrett, Waters, Wright, and Mason. Barrett's strange behavior caused by excessive consumption of drugs made his friend David Gilmour to join the group in January 1968. Sir Barrett proposed the name the Pink Floyd song, in memory of two old bluesmen, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council.
Their first performances were in bars and restaurants, just for entertainment. The soundtrack of the movie More was composed by Pink Floyd. The band was given £600 and complete ownership to all of the material for their work, and some of the songs on the album were still in their live set list by 1971. Songs like The Nile Song, Green is the Color, Crying Song, and Up the Khyber, which were part of the soundtrack, made them famous in Britain and much of Europe. In 1970, they made their first tour. It was in Japan and Australia. In 1973, they released their album The Dark Side of the Moon, which made them famous worldwide. They forged a unique style and set a new standard in live concerts. With lights and special effects, concerts were no longer just music and became a great show.
In 1979, they released The Wall, its better-known album. On this album was the single Another Brick in the Wall, which, with its so controversial thematic, inspired a film in 1982. In this period, the band members began to have problems with each other. In 1985, Roger Waters left the band. Nevertheless, the rest of the band continued doing live performances with the name of Pink Floyd. Because of that, Roger got cranky and sued them. However, they could continue under the name of Pink Floyd. In 1994, they released their latest album, The Division Bell. In 1996, they were introduced to the Hall of Fame. In 2005, were reunited the four members of the band and gave a concert in London. They had talks about rejoin and continue with Pink Floyd, but they never did. Rick Wright died in 2008, and with it, the definitive end of Pink Floyd was marked.